Hello everyone, just a quick duel vlog um, to tell something about the Crystron archetype, which I pretty much just found out about. They have already been releasing in OCG in Invasion Vengeance, and we'll get further release in Raging Tempest, and Invasion Vengeance we're getting in a month, I believe, in TCG, in November, so start of that. But anyway, I may have seen one or two cards of it before, maybe not, I don't know, but then I didn't really think much of it. But now I've looked at all of the support the deck has from that it'll get in at least Invasion Vengeance and then in Raging Tempest. And I am amazed by how cool this deck is. I see a lot of potential. It's a synchro deck, but to give you an idea, let's go to Crystron Citri. Tuner, level 2, during the opponent's main phase or battle phase, so this can be in response to a Dark Hole or whatever, or a summon the opponent has, you can target a non-tuner in your graveyard, not even limited to what non-tuner it is, just any. It can be level 6. Special summon it, effects negated, but you immediately synchro machine type synchro monster. Sure, if you use these effects, they're limited to machine type synchros, but instant machine type synchro. Boom. Got it. There's also a monster that does the exact same thing but summons it from the hand, and one more that summons them from the banish zone, like different level tuner monsters. And then you have the non-tuners like Crystron Rosenix here, who all have similar effects. So you can target a face up card you control and destroy it, like if this is already on the field. But if you do, you just get a Crystron tuner from your deck. And then you can just insta-synchro it, and they all have effect from the grave as well, which is cool. Like this thing with the Crystron token. There's spells and traps that can defend you from being targeted, being destroyed. There's a trap I know that adjusts levels. There's a synchro tuner in there, and Crystron Phoenixion right here. One tuner synchro and one more non-tuner synchro monster. XL synchro monster. So we have an official new XL synchro monster right here. And the interesting thing is that, look at this. If the synchro summon card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can target another monster in the grave and special summon it. This can be one of your, like for Phoenixion, just any of your other monsters. Can also be one of your synchros or your tuners. Some of the others, like the lower level synchros, if they're destroyed, they can also summon a monster back, but generally with a bit more restrictions to it than just any. Like it has to be a non-synchro monster or a non-tuner, things like that. But you can summon something back. And quite a lot of them can summon something like Citri that I just showed you, or Crystron Rion back, and then get you a synchro monster almost immediately after if it's still like the opponent's battle phase, if they're, for example, destroyed by battle. And then you can just have another new machine type synchro on their turn. And sure, it's just potential, and I haven't actually tried the deck yet in any way, shape, or form, but I'm really liking the way they can summon each other and help each other, and then like the non-tuners and the spells and traps in the grave can banish themselves to either save you from stuff or get you advantage. And you can definitely do some really quick synchro summons with this deck, like probably multiple a turn quite regularly if you play a bunch of the Crystron cards. And then I was looking at the spells and traps. I already said like can you use defense or level manipulation, like the two trap cards. And then I look at Crystal Potential, which is their field spell. Sure, 300 attack and defense boost. Once per turn during the end phase, this includes the opponent's end phase because it doesn't specify just yours, you can draw cards equal to the number of Crystron synchro monsters you synchro summon this turn. Sure, this is limited to just the Crystron synchro monsters, not just any machine type synchros. But this can just get you draw power, like poof, poof, yay, I summon a monster, draw, summon a monster, draw. Sure, it doesn't happen as you summon them, which I suppose sort of stops the combos a little bit, but I think that's good, because otherwise it might be a bit too much. I'm not sure how much extra support they'll get, but the potential I'm seeing right now, I really want to try this actually. There's a bunch of decks I want to try, like the new Blue Eye support. I haven't actually dealt with that myself yet, like the deck similar to what won Worlds. Something like Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon. There's a few other decks that I really want to try and make, but this deck, I am so excited to try out Crystrons. So, and considering they're already on Death Row, because they're already out in TCG. I mean OCG. I'm gonna make a deck with them and try them out, and man, this should be good. I expect to have a lot of fun with that. Like have a good amount of duels with it. I'm not gonna say it'll be my favorite deck ever, because that's definitely still Constellar. But if this deck delivers to my current hype that I've been building up for the past 10-15 minutes, then Crystron deck could become my favorite. We'll see what happens with it, but I'm really excited to try it out. If you want to, I'm not gonna promise it, but I could definitely do a discussion video on one card or the archetype later on once I've tried the deck out for quite a bit. But for now, I have a bunch of hype for it, and I'm excited. Yes.